My friends, welcome or welcome back to another vlog. So I accidentally deleted the first couple of clips to the intro of this vlog, but you guys already know the drill. My name is Leandra. I am a very proud Duke Law graduate. I am an attorney in New York Big Law, and we're gonna hop right into then Leandra explaining the vibe of what I wanted my very needed staycation to have. Let's go. So the general plan for the next 2 weeks, people keep asking me like, you want to stay home for 2 weeks? Yes. It's not even a question. Yes, I would stay home for 2 weeks. But the general theme is just wellness all around, whether it's physical wellness, emotional wellness, social wellness, all of those I'm gonna try and take care of the next 2 weeks. Okay, so there's gonna be like obviously a fun component. I'm gonna go out into the city. I'm trying to take some time to reply to my inbox, my personal email, and my text messages, because I have like hundreds of unread text messages and emails that I just have not been prioritizing, because when push comes to shove, I do prioritize work because I've been busy. So I need to do that. So I'm trying to set up, and I've already started setting up just like hangouts with my friends who are in the city throughout the next 2 weeks, so I can see them and hang out with them, and also try and schedule like phone calls and FaceTimes with people I consider to be friends outside of the city, so I can catch up with them. So that's also important. I am going to try and get back in my routines and really solidify some other aspects of my routine, because I understand a little bit more about how things can fall through, especially when you have a busy period. So we're going to try and solidify some of those aspects. I have scheduled dental appointments. I had people tell me when I first started like that they would take vacations just to go to the dentist and go to their doctor's appointments, and I thought that was the craziest thing ever. But then here we are. Here I am. Yeah, I have some dental appointments that I've scheduled that I need to go to, some other doctor's appointments, and yeah, just shopping, chilling out, relaxing, reading. It's just gonna be a good 2 weeks, you guys. It's gonna be fantastic. We have got the gym all to ourselves this morning. Nothing could be better. Like, this is just chef's kiss. I posted a full body picture on Instagram stories yesterday, and the girlies were gagged. Asking me what was the workout routine. I have mentioned it on here before, and I'll say it again. The Evolve You app is the only app that I use to work out of. I do their Redefine program specifically. I think I'm on week like 6 right now. I've tried different programs on there. I just keep on going back to the Redefine program. I just think it's like very versatile. They change it every week or 2 weeks. You get like ab workouts thrown in there, so it just feels very thorough. And I just swear by it. It's the only one. It's the only one that I do. Swear by it. I do change some things though sometimes, like if there are specific movements that they have on the app that I feel like I don't particularly like for my own personal reasons, or I just prefer something else, like a back squat. Don't love back squats. I'll change it to like a hip thrust or a step up, or I'll change some things here and there, but for the most part, I follow the program to a T, and I swear by it.
See, this is why I can't be a sneakerhead for real, because I bought these as like a lifestyle shoe. They're so pretty, and I put them on. They were so comfortable. I've just been wearing them to the gym ever since. So pretty. I've already creased them, but they're shoes. I'll just buy another pair.
Hello, pretty.
Good morning.
So we're about to actually head out because it is much later than I wanted to leave, but I'm on vacation, so my schedule is my schedule. I have some returns to make today. Like I told you guys, I've been shopping and I plan to do a little bit more shopping as my vacation goes on. I just had a friend point out to me, and then I also personally realized that I am more of an event shopper. I only really spend money when I go on trips or I have events, and because of that, I only ever buy outfits for events. I know I've been speaking about this for I think forever, that I've been trying to get my style together and get my closet together and just make it a lot more functional. And it made me realize that because I only ever shop for events, that's why it's a lot harder, or it feels a lot harder for me to style myself, because I only ever get like statement pieces or pieces that don't really function together on a day-to-day basis. So when I canceled my trip, I decided to make my closet a lot more functional by just buying the basics, like the white tanks, neutral tanks, or tops, pants, jeans, just like the most basic colors, as they like to say when you like look these things up, just to start my closet back fresh. And I got things from like PLT, H&M, I got sneakers, all of these things, and some of the things need to be returned. So I ended up buying a lot of jeans, like my basic jeans from PLT, because I tend to really like their jeans. And trust me, these pair right here, this pair, amazing, 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 amazing. I'm not necessarily returning these jeans because I have quite a bit from them. I am returning this one, but I wanted to get it tailored, and the place that I wanted to go get it tailored at here in Harlem, I just called and they didn't pick up the phone. They didn't pick up the phone. So I don't know if it's like one of those things where it's like a, you know, like an African business where they don't really care about the hours they put online, and it's just like up to them on a day-to-day basis. But I'm not gonna chug these with me as I go up there to go to H&M and Sephora and all of that. I'm just gonna pass by the store and see if they're open and maybe chat with them, get like a pricing on tailoring all of these, because I just refuse to try and find my perfect size jeans. Like I have proportions that just don't necessarily fit with that, and I need to get it tailored. But we've got a few of those. I also got all of like my basic tanks and tops from H&M, and we need to stop by there and do some returns, mostly for the basic tanks, like these ones. I like them. I think they're just a little bit too boneless for me. So I need them to have a little bone, a little structure. I like them to be a little bit more boxy. So we're gonna go and return these and see if they have any good ones in store. I also got like this linen pant from them because I wanted one for the summer, and it's just not working for me. So we'll return that too.
I know that there is something I should do to be a healthy human. That's what I wanna do, but I don't think I know how. Can you show me?
That H&M was like way too small for my liking. They didn't have anything that I wanted, so I just returned things. But now we're at Victoria's Secret because I only own one bra, and it's the bra I'm wearing currently, and I think that as a 26-year-old woman it's time to change that. So we'll see if they have anything good for me.
Now we're at Sephora. I recently purchased this powder by Danessa Myricks. I got the universal one. It's so good, and I've been looking for this. It's supposed to be together like the perfect combo for oily skin. I've been trying this separately because I could not find this, and I'm so glad I could. Look at that. We're gonna be testing this out for the rest of the summer.
But that's not really what I wanna do. It's the principle that matters. At least that's what I tell myself. Baby, tell me what I'm supposed to do to be a healthy
I legitimately love doing nothing. Like, I love doing nothing. Just existing is amazing. I have like one more week and some change of vacation left. I'm already dreading going back to work because I just love doing nothing. I meant to do nothing. But today's been a good day. We went to the pool, went to the gym, did a little bit of grocery shopping, and right now I just like got ready really quickly because one of my online mutuals who I've met once, she has this, I think it's her business, but essentially she'll host little like get-togethers. Sometimes it's like speaker events or just like wine nights, things like that for Black women in New York. I love her business. I think it's a really, really great endeavor, and I have not been able to go to some of the events because I've been working. But today they have like, essentially it's like a closet swap or like a thrift type deal. It's a very cool idea. We're supposed to like bring like 3 something items, like softly used items, and we're all gonna shop each other's like items, and then whatever doesn't get picked at the end of the event, they're going to donate it. Fantastic, fantastic, fantastic idea, and I'm happy to be participating. I just need to leave like now and decide what I'm gonna take, because I have not decided yet. Okay, I think that we've got what we're gonna bring. I have this set that I wore for one of the graduation events during my last year at Duke. It's from iLorm, I believe. Super cute. I just don't ever see myself ever wearing it again. Like, I wore it once. It was for the vibes, for the looks. It comes with a top. I don't remember how much this was, and I kind of don't want to, so that's fine. We're gonna take that. I just don't see myself ever wearing it again. And then this dress is such a cute dress. It's just way too big for me at this point. Got it in Barcelona, I'm pretty sure, or yeah, on my cruise somewhere I got this. It's beautiful. I just don't see myself wearing it. And then this silver mini skirt, so cute, too big on me. So we're just gonna hope somebody finds some nice use out of it. I need to leave like right this very second. So let's go.
But that's not really what I wanna do. It's the principle that matters. At least that's what I tell myself. What I really need is, baby, tell me what I'm supposed to do to be a healthy human. That's what I wanna do, but I don't think I know how. Can you show me? Can you show me? I promise I'll listen. I promise I'll listen.
And we are home from the dentist, and I hate going to the dentist. I think I've already said this before, and when on my way there I was like, why did I cancel this again? And then as soon as I started talking, I was like, oh, that's why. Because why does your girl need a surgery? I think I mentioned this in another video before, but when I first came to the United States, and this was our first time really having like exposure to like dental insurance and like getting dental work done, I essentially think we got scammed by some like local downtown LA dental place. Like, they're just basically using us for insurance. But alas, they did a bunch of things on my teeth that, as I'm now an adult, I have to continuously try and get fixed. And it's been super annoying, and I wish that I could sue them now. I don't think I can, but I wish I could. But I've had to get them fixed over the last couple of years, and finally there's like one more thing right in this area, this lower left jaw, that I need to get fixed, but it needs like a bone graft and all these things, just like ugh, all these things that I have to get done. And they're saying that I essentially have to have like no tooth back here for a little bit. And I'm like, and I think they thought that it was because of the money, so they start talking to me about like payment plans. I'm like, it's not the money. Like, I got the money. I'm just vain. Like, you want me to walk around with no tooth? I'm just vain. I'm so vain. Like, I can't, like, imagine. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It's not like I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna do it, y'all. Like, I'm an adult. I have to, like, you know, I have to, like, care about what's going on more than just what you guys can see. So I'm gonna get it done. It's just annoying because I'm vain. But the good thing is we get the last week of August at work to work from anywhere, work from home, wherever. And I'm just gonna, like, use that time to recuperate because it's apparently gonna take like a month or two to recuperate. I'm gonna use that time to get the extraction, have no tooth back there for a little bit, and just, you know, for all intent purposes, I'm recovering from a BBL. I'm recovering from a BBL. But today, what is the plan for today? I'm trying to do at least one productive-ish thing each day, so the week doesn't just fly by with me sleeping, even though that is nice. Today I'm going to focus on doing my closets. Like, I want to focus on my drawers. They've gotten so messy, and I just booked for someone to come and do a deep cleaning in my apartment on Friday because we're going to be out. So I want to leave Friday, come back to an incredibly sparkling apartment, but I don't want them to do my drawers and stuff. I feel like that's on me. So I ordered some things for it and we're gonna work on that, but I'll just show you guys what we're starting with because so this is what we're working with right now. Welcome back to my closet. We're just not gonna mention that one drawer around there because yeah, that's been like that since I put this together, and I'm just happy it's not all of them. I'm just happy it's not all of them. But the plan is just to go through all of this and basically have like a closet clean out. A lot of the things that I have here, I cleaned out my closet before I moved. When I moved, I brought things over from like a while ago. I lost weight, so some of the things don't fit anymore, and I just have to go and donate them. I also bought things for my shoes because there are shoes up there, and then there's also shoes in these shoe racks down here. I would like to move these to the drawer that is, or the closet that is near the front door, because I have shoes over there too, and it's basically just all over the floor. Like, I'll show you guys right now. Hold on. So yeah, packages ignoring, but this is essentially what my front door closet looks like. If you guys can even see in there, it's just a lot of things, and they're just all on the floor. I want to move these, like, I think these are like my winter coats. I want to move them somewhere underneath my bed, or just find some place for them that's not taking up all of this space here, because I don't think it needs to be doing that right now. I also bought things, like I said, for my shoes, so I want to move them from this corner over here to over there because there's nothing over here. So I bought something for it. Hopefully it's sturdy enough, and I want it to be just kind of like up against the wall, put my pairs of shoes there and keep it there.
Casey's new home, and that's where she met best friend Tabitha Moore.
Turning 16, I believe.
That background noise, it's always there. However, the search for Jennifer Martin continues. Before reporting to Blackman Air Force Base, he served as a cyber warfare analyst. No mistake. Right there on the floor. That sounds like a big piece of evidence. It was the big.
And we are headed to the movies. I look like I'm going to one of those go-sees on America's Next Top Model, which is perfect. It's exactly what we want. And I did try to iron this linen shirt. I just don't think you can iron linen. Like, it's just meant to be frustrated. But we're ready to go. I'll show you guys the closet. And this is what we're working with now. I got rid of a lot of clothes, surprisingly. So my closet shrunk by a little bit, which is good. But this is what we are working with. You've got my drawers that are all organized. We love to see it. And I upgraded this corner over here. You guys saw me put the shoes. I just added some of my bags up there. This painting my boyfriend and I did at a little paint date night that we had. And then like my Forks Washington, my little Forks Washington souvenir. But that is what we worked on today.
Friends, I woke up this morning with 2 extra pimples, which means I'm not relaxing enough on this staycation, and we'll be fixing that today by going to the spa. I'm so excited. I booked this like full day spa at a place on Governor's Island called QC Spa. I think I saw that for the first time on Instagram, and I've been seeing videos of the spa since then on TikTok, because as the algorithm works. So I'm super excited. Got the full day one, and also have a massage scheduled for 12:30 today. The reason why I really booked it is because I wanted the massage in a more traditional like luxury spot, and from what I saw thus far, like in New York, it's very like common to go to these small little shops and get massages, which is totally fine. I'll probably do that at a later time. It's just for my staycation, I wanted something a little bit more luxe, so we're gonna go and get it done there, and then just spend the whole day. Like, they have apparently like a really good estate like property, lots of like outdoor pools, lots of different rooms, like the infrared rooms, sauna rooms, whatever else rooms that they have to like check out. So it is possible to spend all day there. I have some things that I am packing, just my book for this vacation, the Parable of the Sower. We're about 1/3 of the way through. I'm hoping to finish the whole thing today because I'm not doing shit else. So I should be reading faster than I am. And that's basically it. I'm packing also like a black bikini because they provide most of everything that you need. I am also getting a housekeeper to come in today. As soon as I leave, she's coming in to like clean the house. I'm super excited. That means we're gonna come back to a clean house, and I love that for us. I absolutely love that for us. But yeah, what time is it? What time is it? Oof. Okay, no, we need to leave. I'll see you guys on Governor's Island. And we are back at work, you guys. Well, technically we have been back now for about a week and a half. It is currently Wednesday of like a week and a half after my staycation, and it's been pretty calm, which I am both happy and not so happy about. I don't know if I mentioned it before I went on vacation, but before then I rotated out of my previous practice group into a new practice group because my firm has a rotational program. Now, I like rotational programs or rotational whatever, because as I've mentioned before, law school does not teach you about practicing law, especially not practicing corporate law. So sometimes, or most of the times, you don't really know what a practice area entails. And when you go for your summer program at a firm, you don't learn there really either, because you're mostly there just to kind of have fun and network and meet people. So rotational programs are really good, so you can see what a practice group actually entails, what the work is like, what the work-life balance is like, and whether or not you want to be part of that group. Some places have 2 rotational programs, some places have 3. I have 2, unless I did like a smaller group, then I could have like a 3rd one, but I'm only doing 2. But the thing about that is, since I've been back, things have been kind of slow because I didn't get staffed on anything before I left for vacation, because I was going on vacation. So I'm just getting like up to speed. I love this time. And I have missed this time since I started working, where things are just slow and you can just kind of, kind of basically have a 9 to 5. It is a little bit jarring though, starting in a brand new practice group. I'm not starting from zero. Like, I know some things from the last group that I was in, some of it will translate, but some things don't. So you kind of have to learn new terms, how the group works, where things are stored, how just the norms of that group all over again. So it just feels like learning how to walk again, which is not the nicest. Like, I feel like I'm reading emails and I'm back to when I first started almost a year ago, being like, what is anybody talking about? But today should be a pretty good day too. I have a meeting with my advisor, like partner advisor today. I'm gonna take it here because I just don't want a chance taking the train, getting a delay, and then missing my meeting. So I'm gonna take it here. Then we're gonna get into the office. I have an assignment that's due at some point today, and I've got to figure out what that is. I've got to figure out what that entails for me, because I looked at it yesterday when I got the assignment and I was like, okay. So I'm gonna look at it again and get that done. I have other assignments, like tentative assignments with no real due date yet, but I just want to just keep getting like the lay of the land of what this practice group is and what it entails and all the documents that comes with it, because it just seems a lot more voluminous than when I was in credit, or at the very least I'm just obviously not used to them. So I'm just gonna figure that out today, and that should be all. Oh, new hair. We got our hair done last week at the end of the week, or at the end of my staycation. The color is a mix between 4 and 30. So 4 is the chocolate brown color that you're seeing all over, and then 30 is those highlights that you're seeing. At first I didn't like it because of course, but now I think it's so cute. I just wish that I could get my hair as layered as I would like it to be when I do like layered French curls. I just can't because I have long hair and my hair keeps growing. So I keep asking them to do layers and they're looking at me like, you're insane, your hair is gonna be out. So we just kind of kept it to this, but I think it is so cute. And I will have this hair linked below because I really like it. It was easy to work with, and it's from Amazon, so I'll link it. I mean, look at that color. So pretty. I recently rediscovered pre-workout, and why did I ever stop taking this again? It's the best thing ever, literally. Cheers. I've decided that I'm actually going to be including like a week or 2 of September in this vlog because I just have not been vlogging as much as I would like to, mostly because my life is very repetitive. You know, we've gotten into the groove of things, work, some social life, boyfriends, very repetitive. So there's not like new things to show all the time. And I also am trying to find the balance between like vlogging and also just like enjoying my life because, you know, this is for real, and I do work for real, and I need to relax and de-stress for real and not just focus on like making content. So we're gonna include some days of September in this vlog, and y'all just gonna have to wait just a little bit longer for the vlog, but it's okay. We're gonna be okay. Today is Friday of the following week. It's the 30th. Have not vlogged this week because it is a work from home week that my firm has. I think they used to have more than 1 week in August. I almost want to say the full month of August used to be like work from home or something like that. But they changed it, which is sad for me, but I understand. So I've just been like working here, working at my boyfriend's apartment, and just like getting acclimated to being in this new practice group and trying to give it like the best chance, like an open mind. Because your girl is really having some grass is greener syndrome, which is so funny. The last couple of weeks in my last practice group, I was like, oh my God, can't wait to get into the new group and see new things. I'm so tired. And then I get into this new group and I'm seeing new things and I'm like, do I hate new things? Actually, do I absolutely hate this? Because I hate being confused. I hate having to figure everything out new from basically kind of from scratch, it feels like, because all of these terms are kind of new, all the docs are new, like the universe of documents seems way more extensive. There's way more people involved, so like keeping track of like who is getting what emails and the email chains and who needs to be in what and who doesn't need to be in things is just way more overwhelming right off the bat than it used to be in my prior group, and that's just been an adjustment. Like I feel like I'm making slightly like more errors than I normally would just because things are so new. And I think on top of that, now that we're almost a year into this job, I think it's just time for me to really like reevaluate and find where my interest lies here, because I would really I would really like it to be in my work. You know how people talk about their jobs and they're like, you know, I really like my work, I like the clients, I like the type of work I do every day, you know, all of these things. I really want to be that person. I didn't come into big law or law in general expecting that, especially if I was gonna go into transactional corporate law, but I would have liked that. And thus far, that is not where my interest is ending up, y'all. Not at all. I'm just gonna be straight up with y'all. The work is boring. The work is boring. It is so boring. And I think it's just because I've been doing a lot more like due diligence. In my past group, we didn't do due diligence at all. But in this new group, there is due diligence, which is basically like they'll open up a virtual data room and the company or whoever will upload all of these documents. Depending on how long it's been since the last due diligence, it could be from like 50 documents to like hundreds and hundreds of documents. And as a junior in the practice group, it is your job, yours, to sit there and go through every single document to make sure that it doesn't have any like material misrepresentation, like things aren't off, and you have to like track them and do all these things, and at the same time do all of your other deals. Nothing reminds you how boring this job is and how boring being a junior is than due diligence. I swear. I swear I would go back to my last practice group just so I could avoid doing due diligence. Like I just don't like it. It's just not for me. It's not for me. And it's not necessarily that I found the work that I was doing previously to be that much more interesting. I did not, and I don't think it was. It's just, you know, 9 months in it, I kind of understood what to do, and that's probably what's going to happen here, where 9 months into it, I'm going to know more than I know now, and it's going to be slightly easier. I think it's just coming to terms with the fact that although I did not expect this to be like a passion thing, you know, having my motivation being driven by passion, I would have liked that, and you know, that's not what's happening here, and I need to just find another place to draw that motivation from, so I can really kind of assimilate as best as possible. So we'll see. We'll see what happens in terms of that, because yeah, it's just without interest, I don't know. I don't know, because to be a good junior, you do need to have a certain level of interest, right? And part of this is also like turning on my brain to find the things that people think are important in this context that I think in the grand scheme of things just are not that serious. There's also that part. So we'll see. It's a journey and we're on it. So we'll see. Today though, it's just gonna be the same as it has been this past week of working from home. I have due diligence for a deal that I'm on. I finished due diligence for another deal. Literally opened like, that's also part of what the reason why I didn't vlog. It opened Wednesday and closed today, so I had to review everything within those 2 days. Got staff to cover for someone that I thought was starting next week, turns out is starting this like today, based on the customs of the group. So I'm just like have to get situated with my work, and then later on I'm going over to my boyfriend's house because it is Labor Day weekend and we're spending the weekend together. But yeah, that's gonna be my Friday. Yeah.
Don't be sneaky over there. Of BigLaw, because while we were on our way to go hiking upstate and had to pull over so I could turn in some comments, and then we're at a Best Buy because my laptop is acting funky. I actually need them to give me a new laptop because it keeps losing charge hella fast. To get a charger that allow it to plug into the car so I can continue to plug in comments as we're driving. Like, this is just a mess. Positive thing is it's raining, so it's like super pretty in here, but yeah.
We are up and dressed and almost ready to go. I've got an in-person meeting today for the coverage that I'm on. And I actually have to like print out stuff for it, which is so different. You never print out stuff. Well, depending on how like senior you are and how you like to stick to like the old methods of review. But generally like you never like print things, and I have to print things today. So I'm trying to go in and do that, and I have like 6 emails from some point last night past 11 p.m. telling me to do stuff a.m. So we're gonna try and do some of it before my meeting, and then obviously the rest of it after my meeting. But yeah, this coverage is I'm trying to get out of the habit of venting, because I feel like right now venting is really merging into complaining, and I don't want to be a complaining work because it doesn't do anything. Like, it doesn't fix anything. It doesn't necessarily make me feel better. I think it actually makes things worse. So I'm trying not to complain, basically. I'm trying not to bitch. But the coverage, I am going to be very happy when it's gone from my plate next week, because it has just kind of taken over my entire day when I have a bunch of other deals that are happening at the same time, and I don't love it. It's fine, there's nothing I can do about it, but I don't love it, and I'm going to be glad when it is like off of my plate. But it actually wasn't too bad this weekend. Like, I thought the coverage was going to blow up my weekend even more, and it didn't. So I'm really happy about that. Like, yeah, I had to do work and that was fine, but it didn't blow up my weekend. I was still able to have a very, very nice weekend with my boyfriend, out and about. And y'all, I just feel like I have never met somebody who is so completely allergic to fumbling so far, just allergic to it. I feel like most men, at least that I've met, they love a good fumble. They love a good fumble. I've never met someone who's so completely anti-fumbling, and I really have to like beg him to let me plan a date, because every time I like mention I might be interested in something, even in passing, within the hour or the next hour or that week, he somehow come together with a plan to make it happen, or put together dates ahead of time, and I can't. He's eating me up, is what I'm saying. Like, he's eating me up. I'm like, you're making me look like I'm not a good girlfriend. And I am. I am a good girlfriend. It's just, damn, just always on the ready. Things are always planned. We love it. We love to see it. But it was a really nice time, and I really liked the hike. He did try to kill me a little bit, because we were like fully climbing a mountain at some point, and that's, yeah. But I think we're trying to get into hiking, and we're gonna go get me some hiking boots at some point and just try to do it like once a month or maybe twice a month. Just go out, get the car, drive out somewhere upstate or wherever in New York, and just go hiking, because New York is so big and beautiful. Like, there's so much more than just like the city, and you drive like 30 minutes, an hour, and it looks completely different. It's just such a huge place, and I really do want to explore the nature part of it, because here in the concrete jungle, it is just that, concrete. The outfit is cute today, and my apartment is messy. Ignore that. I think it's missing something. I just don't have the time to decide what. All of my shoes are in the office, so I'll take my pick when I get there. But I've got my Sambas, which I literally ordered 2 different, like, wrong sizes. I had to return 2 pairs of Sambas before I got this one. Like, literally, I don't know what was wrong with me. But I hate to admit it, but these are so comfy. They're so comfy, and they're so cute and so versatile. I love the Sambas. Very un-Aquarius of me to be completely partaking with everybody's trends and things, but they're cute shoes, guys. They're cute shoes, but that's the outfit. Let's go. It is literally always on the day that I'm like, I'm gonna have a good day. I'm not gonna complain. I'm gonna stop venting, stop complaining that everything is terrible. Because it's 12:35 a.m. and I've been working on this one thing for hours. Like, I think I've built like 5 hours on this one thing today, and then like 5 hours on another thing today. And I still have a long list of things I need to do that are due in the morning. So it's an all-nighter. It is an all-nighter. I tried so hard not to vent today, but it was a trick. It was a trick. I knew as soon as I said it that it was a trick, because this was just a perfect day to complain. This was a perfect day to complain. This was it. It was it. It was just crazy. But yeah, it's an all-nighter, friends. When I tell y'all that I have been up for almost 3 days straight now, I'm not even kidding. Last time you guys saw me, I was leaving the office after an all-nighter at like 6:30, 7 a.m. When I tell you I got home, took a quick shower, sat at my desk, and did not get back up until this morning, like literally the next day this morning, took a 10-30 minute nap, got back up, sat back at my desk, and have not been able to get back up until just now, and it's like 9:30, 10 p.m. I'm deciding to end my day because I'm not getting like the barrage of emails and Teams messages and phone calls. I'm not getting like a bunch of those right now. I'm deciding to end my day because I just can't. Like, I am so tired. If I find, and I do find, the expectations of Big Law to be hard and very unrealistic to meet on a day-to-day basis when I am rested, y'all cannot imagine how I feel right now. Like, my brain is so completely just fried. I've, like, yesterday was just such a hard day. I think we're just gonna have to reschedule the whole non-complaining thing. We're gonna start next week. We're gonna start next week like a bad diet. Wait until Monday next week, because this week has just been it's been insane. And here's generally what's going on right now. I get asked this question a lot when I talk to law students, and they ask me, in Big Law, can you say no to work? Can you say no to work? The thing is, in theory, yes. In theory, you can say no to work. In practice, I have never seen it done. I have, especially on the junior level, that's something that you start being able to do when you can exercise, like, very much standing up for yourself, which is not necessarily what you do as a junior. When you become more senior, I think you can say no to things, but as a junior, as I've mentioned before, you're at the bottom of the food chain, you're bottom of the barrel, you're people's bitch. You don't really say no. What you can do is postpone work. So if you get an assignment, you can say will do, always will do, because you will do. But I have this other assignment that's taking precedent right now. I can turn to your assignment in a couple of hours, in an hour, in 2 hours, earlier in the evening, whatever it may be. And sometimes you have people say, okay, cool, that's fine. Actually, you can do it tomorrow, it's totally fine. Or, all right, I'll get me the dog by tonight. Or there's people who may not care, or they'll just pretend like they didn't hear what you just said and keep giving you assignments. There's just a wide variety of reactions to it, but it's never no. I have never heard of another junior saying actually like no to work, even if, such as myself, for the last 2 days, 3 days, whatever, I have not slept. Like, I got a 30-minute nap this morning. I have not slept. My brain is really not functioning where it should be. I'm exhausted, but at the same time, the will do. I gotta will do my way through life. And just to elaborate a little bit, it's all really because there's this just overarching thing about reputation in Big Law and probably corporate spaces, just in general, but in Big Law, it's a really big thing. I try not to stress myself too much with that. How much you're worried about your reputation, what you're willing to do to maintain it and raise it or whatever it may be, really depends on how long you want to be in a place and what you want to take out of it. I'm trying to have like just an overall just like decent, like generally good reputation where it's like I get a decent amount of work and I'm happy, but I'm not overall just like kind of like killing myself every single day to make sure that everybody loves me at all times, because I just feel like a lot of the things that make up a reputation isn't important and is quite silly to me. It's never really that, someone's really bad at their job and they're just phoning it in. I feel like corporate setting, it's like the law school setting, which is like the college setting, which is like the high school setting. It could just all be very, very petty. And when it comes to reputation, it tends to be just very arbitrary. It doesn't account for the fact that you're working in a space with a lot of different people who have a lot of different ways to teach or not teach or give instructions and not instructions. Just because someone is more senior than you in this space does not mean that they are a great teacher. It does not mean that they're great at giving instructions, and how they respond to how you respond to them giving you instructions or no instructions really depends on a person. So you could have you could get someone who is just terrible terrible at giving you instructions, or terrible at just telling you what they actually want you to do. You could get people who are just kind of walking, just consistently switching your tasks all the time and then being frustrated. I have had it happen to me a couple of times where I get a task that is considered a generally junior task, something like signature pages and things like that, or heaven forbid, and it has happened, where I get a task and it's just not whoever's giving me the task has not actually looked at what they've given me. Either it was given to them by their senior and they just kind of passed it on to me without looking, because they just glanced at it and thought, okay, and they just passed it on to me. And then when I start doing the work, I'm like, this is gonna take forever, or it's a lot more complex than I think they thought it was going to be. And then it'll be really up to me to explain that to them. I keep going back and back and back with questions. I've had that happen where I'm just like, I keep going back with questions. I'm like, what is it that I'm looking at? And I've experienced like a small amount of irritation from people because of that, only for them to go and look at the document and be like, oh. I'm like, yeah, oh. It's hard, huh? It's hard, huh? I did cry though a little bit yesterday. I will admit that. I did shed some tears because I was just so tired, and it was just so much more on my plate. I had to stay up like I did, and I just felt like really, really exhausted. But overall, I just think that the expectations here, they're a little much, child. Like, they're a little much. So sometimes y'all ask me, do I want to be partner? No. No, I do not. Get somebody else to do it. And also, just generally, because I just joined like this new group and I'm so busy that I can't train. Like, I can't actually like watch the CLEs that I want to be watching to learn what is happening in this new environment and this new universe that I'm in. I've just kind of been immediately put into like fire, basically, and I'm learning as I go, which means there are stumbles. My stumbles are a lot more just not big necessarily, but they're just there. They're just there because I'm learning as I am going, and that is tough on its own. It might be because I am busy and I am, tired as hell and all of this, but I don't know if this is for me. Not BigLaw. I just feel like I don't know if I like, because I don't like the universe of documents. I don't know them, to be fair. I don't fully understand what's really going on around me right now. But the tasks that I'm doing and what I'm looking at in the documents and the numbers and the math and I don't know why I thought I would like this. I hate numbers. I don't know why I thought I would like this, and that's not good because I got like 9 months there. So we're gonna have to make something shake. But I'm just letting y'all know. I'm just being honest. Like, I don't know if this is necessarily for me, which is a good reason to go to a place that has a rotational program. But yeah, I'm gonna take a shower because I am just gross. I'm gonna take a shower and go to sleep. I'm ending my night at 9:20. Yeah, 9:20. I definitely feel like someone is getting left behind, but I just need to sleep. I cannot function anymore. I need to sleep. I don't think it's a partner. It's no partner, so it's okay. Someone's getting left behind though, and that's okay. I gotta pick me, Lucius. Yeah, so we were just hoping that you could send us the execution version of all the documents and also the executed versions as soon as possible today. I have enough adrenaline in my system right now to probably climb Mount Everest while carrying at least 2 people on my shoulders in one day. Like, you just have to laugh. You have to laugh. Like, the time you just have to laugh. You have to laugh. Cheers.